Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Skyrim Special Edition. Right, not going out that way. There was a dragon last time, the blood dragon. So I'm gonna go out this way. Not gonna do a whole lot today because I have to go soon. Might actually record some more later today, but I don't know. Let's see. Ah, the throat of the world. Alright. So, we're meeting Parthenex.
Your training proceeds well. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to?
Isn't it obvious with the blade armor and the blade sword and the blade shield?
The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before. Have you considered that those who overthrew him in ancient... If the world is meant to end, so be... No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. Dragonborn? Wait. Forgive me, I was intemperate. The decision whether or not to help you is not... No. I cannot teach... It is called Dragonrend. But its words of pop... We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way. But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you. Only Parthenax, the master of our order, can answer that question. If he lives, he speaks to us only rarely, and only those whose voice is strong can find the path.
Finally, it's about time I get clear skies. Clear Skies is actually a pretty underrated shout. It doesn't do a ton, but it's I guess it really depends on like what your interests are. Where's everyone going? There's like... Oh, there's a door here. Any day now.
path to Parthenax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open
I mean, if you like screenshots of, or like even just research, then Clear Skies is a real useful shout. If you're just the kind of person that just kind of plays the game but doesn't get too involved, then you don't really need the shout. I always have trouble with these shouts. The ground ones.
I will grant you my
Luckily, I had no trouble that time, but sometimes I just can't get them.
Final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well.
Final gift, eh? We'll see about that. Oh, right. Does that unlock all 3 words? I hope so. Yup.
Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Parthenax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Honestly, it was harder getting to Higher Rothgar than it was getting to Parthenax in my first few playthroughs of this game, and I don't see that changing. There's no real enemies up here because, like, I mean, there's a few ice wraiths, but nothing much. Like, none of them can actually survive the, wind and fog and stuff. Also, aiming the shout is essential. I mean, you can aim badly and have to wait a few seconds for the shout to cool down, or if you aim it good, you won't even be near the next fog by the time your shout time is up. Luckily, ice wraiths aren't too. Wait a minute. Oh, dang it! I knew it. I'm on novice, aren't I? Stupid. Don't know why that keeps happening. I mean, I play on novice when I'm testing, but like, I don't test that much, so I don't see why like it keeps happening. Dang it. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Ice wraiths are scary on legendary. Oh, yeah, I aimed that badly. Oh goodness. Oh goodness, oh goodness, oh goodness. Is it coming closer? It's coming closer. Oh, it's right there. I don't know how goats survive up here. With all the, mist and stuff, and fog and whatnot. Maybe I can use... Okay, that did nothing. I am screwed. I am screwed. Alright, I'm running through this mist. I don't care if I'm gonna die. I have no choice. I'm taking much less damage from the mist than I am from the ice wraith, so Well, here we are, the summit. I think all my mods are turned off. Looks like it. And there's the entrance. That was odd. Normally it doesn't take any time for the for it to clear away. Usually you can just walk through immediately, but oh well. No harm was done, I guess. Oh crap, that scared me. Like the first time I saw the dragon, I wasn't even scared, but like dang, I did not see that coming.
Greeting. Who are you? What brings you to my tell me what?
Blah 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 blah.
Speaks first. Hear my theme. Feel it in your bones. Match it.
Wait, is no, he's not gonna shout at me, is he? Oh goodness. I don't know what tin vac means, but dang, I thought he was gonna fire breath me.
Show me what you can do. Greet me. Yes. Sosedo Vlosmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a jaw. Mortal, even for one of
this is interesting.
Dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Ah, you would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Alduin Comet Teed, but I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, your kind, Jor, mortals, our Hadrime, our Drem, all in good time. First, a question. Yes, Alduin, Zemach, the elder brother, gifted, grasping, and troublesome, as is so often the case with firstborn. But why? Why must you stop Alduin? True, but Kostid, prophecy, Kostid Salo Ak. Do you have no better
If this is the
reason
thumbnail,
for
I
acting
swear.
than destiny? Are you nothing but a plaything of Des, of fate? And so, Des Motmahus, Alduin, and he is no fool, ni me, Rinnik. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monaven? What
True.
But few now remember that this was the very spot. Vaucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated.
I do.
Yes and no. Viknuzny Karon. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragon Wren's shout to cripple Alduin. But this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
Fun. Time.
Not in... I knew better. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
I wouldn't say that. I know what an Elder Scroll is.
Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the... If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break.
Fun.
You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
Well,
No,
I don't
you are
really
likely better
want
informed
to
than
find an
I.
Elder Scroll
Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin.
because
Your
that will
blood
take
will
a
show you the
while.
way.
I know how to get it, and it's gonna take a few, at least 2 episodes. At least. So I'm not gonna start it now because I'm never gonna finish it. So I guess I'll just
Drem Yolok,
end the
greetings.
episode here.
I can. It was said to. But no, Dovahkiin. I meditate on the road. Knowing
Just
a
gonna get
word
this
of
power first.
Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master.
Well,
It
Foos,
is
of
called
course.
Force in your tongue. But think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine that is Foos. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Arc Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back.
Alright, so I do want to just test out my new and improved Dragon Ren shout, and I know just the place to do it. Valtheme Towers. We've been here before. Hmm? Here we are. Don't tell me the enemies haven't respawned yet. Well, that sucks. Bleak Falls Barrow. Surely they must have respawned by now. Any enemy will do. Any enemy. Are you kidding me? Nothing's respawned. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Fail. Well, I'm gonna end this here.